recorded. So we're gonna get that going. Guys, okay, cool. I'm gonna kick this off. I'm just gonna give a structured agenda because this is the first team call that we got going on with the new vibe, with the new wave, the new energy, and I'm stoked about this. Like, I am excited, and I'm gonna give a layout of how these calls are gonna go. This is just the first of many. So Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. if you're over in GMT, UK time, okay? I think it's called British Standard Time, BST. So these are the times. Every Sunday we got these calls going, and to give you guys some purpose and some context, a few of us, the leaders, we came together and we wanted to put something together for the team, for you guys, where, a lot of people, we get a lot of questions, and we want to make sure that we have a system. We have something where we can plug people into, everybody. Whether you're a customer, whether you're trying to learn, just learn how to trade, like whatever it may be, you're able to plug into these calls and you have a sense of guidance. You have a sense of direction, and you're just basically on track for success. And these are what these calls are for. We're going to drop any updates, any announcements, bringing everybody back to center. And we've got, you guys see him on the call right now, Mr. Kelley. We're going to get him on here in just a second. We're going to do trader interviews. So I think this is going to bring a lot of clarity to people with the journey, what this really is, what it really takes, the mental toughness, the desire, the ambition. And we're also going to go through a trader checklist, which I know this is going to be so helpful for people, whether, you're brand new, okay, you just got started, or maybe you've been in for 3, 6 months, 12 months, 3 years like me, doesn't matter. You want to make sure that you're on track for success with whatever direction you want to go with this, wherever you're trying to take your goals and your dreams. And then to basically end the call, we're going to do like a quick mindset training, because I know this is going to be a lot of valuable information, sum everything up, and kick you guys off to really have an amazing week moving forward. So without further ado, guys, just to open the call, I want to keep this great energy. I know all of us that came together, you guys are on here right now, and I apologize. It's not going to be this webinar style where nobody can see each other. That's my fault. So I'm gonna create a meeting link where we all can come on, show your faces. I want to see everybody's beautiful faces. So we'll do that next time. Just a quick update and announcement, just so everybody can stay up to speed with however you're trying to take advantage of this platform, of this academy. Make sure you guys are taking notes. Okay, you guys are on here for a reason. You want to grow, you want to learn, you're hungry for success, you have a big desire. Okay, make sure you're taking notes. Kenny's going to drop some major nuggets. I'm going to go through a few things that you guys are going to want to write down. But as far as updates and announcements, guys, like Bob Proctor, I mean, we've been talking about this for a long time, but Bob Proctor is officially partnered with I Am Mastery Academy, if you did not know that already. If you don't know who Bob Proctor is, please go look him up. But every other week, he's going to be going on Go Live, and he's doing a mentorship series. He just had a Q&A last week, and Alex and I, we've been tuning into his calls and watching them repeatedly, because he's gonna fixate your mind. He's gonna, program you and shift your paradigm in the right way. So he's on, guys. Make sure you're tuning into him. So without further ado, guys, I'm gonna bring up Kenny, and I'm gonna go through a few. I'm gonna drill him, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Kenny, are you there? You ready to go?
Ready. Let's get it.
Let's go. All right, cool, man. So I'm gonna go through a few questions. If you want to just tell the people officially your name, where you're from, and how long you've been with I Am.
So my name is Kenny Kelley, as you guys can see. I'm from Atlantic City, New Jersey, and I've been with I Am for 3 years, a little over 3 years now. So yeah, heavy into the journey right now.
Okay, very cool. Just like me, man. I think we started about the same time.
Yeah, we did. Like real quick.
There you go. Cool. All right, cool. So next question. Why did you decide to join at the time I Am now formally evolved into I Am Master Academy? Why did you make that decision, bro?
I was actually just coming off of a failed traditional business venture with a former partner of mine. And I still obviously had the entrepreneurial spirit, and I wanted to find something. I had a couple other ideas, but I think it worked out this way because it was supposed to, because the other ideas, maybe they'll come to fruition later, but Jason Brown who's a friend of mine before I am, and obviously still a friend. He hit me up, and he told me about it, and I kind of waved him off because I was still finishing trying to exit the traditional business that I had, but I liked what I heard, and he hit me up he hit me up like I don't know, like 3 4 months later, and I was just ready because I saw this as a vehicle to get me to where I wanted to go to achieve all the goals and be able to impact people, and it could fill that entrepreneurial void that was there after I exited the business. So I saw it as a vehicle that I could still accomplish all the things that I wanted to accomplish with this company.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. Yeah, and I think a lot of us we come into this with, different backgrounds, different experiences, different awareness.
Hmm.
Um and it's cool because, you're a family man and everything, and I'm going to get into
Yeah,
that in just a second because I want you to
yeah,
kind of share that part. But
absolutely.
since you've gotten started, bro, like I know the company has evolved over the last 3 years. We've seen a lot. We've seen the good, we've seen the bad,
Yeah,
we've seen the up and downs, like the whole 9 yards.
yep.
But since you've been in, I mean, me too. I bounced around from a lot of different things, but up until this point, what have been like the educators and the tools and the resources that have been the most helpful for you, and why?
For me, it's been mostly Chance and Sam Ghanem. They It's just the way that they teach for me is the way they've broken it down, and the nuances of trading, and even the basics, because they teach a basics course and then they have their advanced courses as well. But from the basics all the way to the advanced, I love their style, their personalities. It meshed with mine, and that's the beautiful thing about IM is I don't even know. I'm not even going to put a number out. You probably know better than me how many educators. I don't know, it's like 40 educator educators or something
Over 100,
like that. How many?
over 100, bro.
There's there's over 100 educators
No,
now.
seriously, yeah.
Even more so, to my point, you literally can choose the style of trading you want, the type of personality of the person that matches yours, that you will receive the best from, and for me, it's been Chance and Sam for a few years now. I love their strategy, I love their personality, I love how they teach. It's the only thing so far on this journey of people that I've watched where it's clicked for me. Other people I've watched, and that's no knock to anybody else. It's not a slight to anybody, because, like I said, different strokes for different folks. Different people learn different ways. But for them, they've been, and the harmonic scanner is the tool that's been, because as you know, Abby, their strategy involves the harmonic scanner. I'm not going to get too deep into it because a lot of people may not know what that is and may get confused, but that's the tool for me. With that strategy, it goes hand in hand. That's been working. So
Cool.
yeah,
Cool. So Chance and Sam, definitely good people.
yeah.
Lots of great stuff on their sessions, and then the scanner. Yeah, I use the scanner every single time I'm getting into I'm
You
at
know,
least referencing it.
you know what? I wanted to add in too. I forgot because, um, what's her name? Kim Torres and Luke Longmire, the Gold Cup call now. I take, they give out crazy. Their record is crazy with the signals that they give, or the trade ideas that they give out, and that's the route I've been kind of like taking. Because you have to have an account that's, when if you guys have questions, I guess we can get into that later. But you have to have a large enough account to trade the type of pairs that they're trading. But I've been taking their signals along with Swipe Coin, as you know, and um, yeah, mostly Swipe Coin and those signals. And then I've been, still demo trading. So I'm honing my skills to get better, to be a standalone, sovereign, profitable trader on my own. But and once again, the beauty of IM is you can still make money while you're learning, the whole learn and earn thing. So I wanted to mention those two as well.
Yeah. Luke and Kim, they're a great duo. They're funny as
They're
hell. And they
yeah,
have
their
a
sessions are funny too. They're beasts though. Those like Luke with gold and Kim with US 30 is they're unbelievable,
yeah.
unreal. Yeah.
Consistency. That's if I could
Yeah.
say one thing about them, consistent. If you guys
Yes.
want to plug into an educator and a tool that's gonna help grow your account, like
Yeah.
consistency. Them.
100%. Yeah.
Dope, dude. So I know we were chatting yesterday. I've got a couple more questions for you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go through the trader checklist for everybody on this call. But I know we chatted a little bit yesterday. I wanted to touch on this question. For you, man, just what you like shared with me. What's really been like the biggest mental or emotional or even spiritual blockage challenge that you've had to overcome or maybe you're experiencing right now
I love that question
on this
because
journey? Yeah.
I have such a real, raw, truthful answer, and it's here's the deal. I knew that this was a vehicle, right, that could get me to achieve all the goals and aspirations that I had. The real truth is, though, I had no desire to learn how to trade. Zero. Like, I didn't want to trade. I was like, oh, wait, we can take trade ideas and make money. I can just copy and paste. Well, maybe I can copy and paste my way to success in terms of building up my account. And while I'm doing that, I can try to build a successful organization on this side. And I learned the hard way over these years that that method is the wrong way to go. And the reason why is because it's the lazy method. You're trying to skip the grind. When you do that, you're trying to skip the you're skipping out on the things that's going to get you successful and keep you successful, which is that hard work and that grittiness, the blood, sweat, and tears that you're going to experience on your way to success. Because if you get there without really having to go through any pain, it's not going to be it's not going to be worth it to you. And you'll lose whatever success that you gained faster. But recently I've had a I had a life event within this past year that happened to me that literally it I did like a complete 180, and I'll shorten it, I'll condense it. I had an injury. I had a herniated disc in my lower back, and it basically, for anybody that knows me, I've always been a very physically capable guy, and I've relied on that. Not just that, for not I don't only rely on my physicality or my physical ability to do things, but it was a big part of my life, and my job was a physical thing, and this injury, it put me literally on the floor. I couldn't do anything. I could barely walk. Everything was excruciating: bending, sitting, um twisting, walking, standing. I literally had to go on medical leave from one job and then lost another job, and I was starting to mentally lose it because I couldn't pick up my babies. I couldn't provide for my family, couldn't go make money. I couldn't do things around the house. And watching, I'm watching my girlfriend literally like busting her ass, killing herself, working and trying to provide now for me, and then provide for the family doubly because I couldn't do anything, you know, let alone, from being super transparent, she was more so the provider than me before the injury because she's holding me down all these years while I'm trying to start a business and work these little meaningless jobs on the side while I'm trying to pursue my dream. So I was already under pressure, from before the injury. Then the injury happens, and now I'm in the worst mental state of my life because all those things are happening. And I'm just literally laying on the floor in the living room watching like life pass, watching my kids, they have to come down to hug me, and I can't. And that's getting there's a lot of tension in the house now because how could there not be in a situation like that? And fast forward, I got the surgery that I needed 3 months ago now, and I vowed and I said, as soon as I'm better, I'm never going to be this way again. And by this way, I meant taking things for granted. Because that's exactly what I was doing, guys. I had this opportunity for 3 years, 3.5 years almost. And it's not that I wasn't trying. but I wasn't trying anywhere near hard enough as I could have been. Because had I been trying, I would have been in a different position by now. Me and my family would have been in a different position by now. You know, wouldn't have been like waiting on, oh man, are we going to be able to get through unemployment because of this pandemic? Because we don't have our jobs, and oh my God, like we wouldn't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? And the goal is to get to a point when something like this does happen again, we don't have to worry about that. But that for me, and I know that answer, it kind of isn't a thing, a broad answer that might be able to help everybody, because it was a certain event that I had to go through to get me to open my eyes. And I said, once I'm able to walk, and once I'm able to do things, and once I'm able to use my brain, because like I literally couldn't think either. Like I was managing pain 24/7. So it was hard for me to even learn anything and focus on anything. But I've kept my word. I've been better, and I've been like a complete uncaged beast in terms of my focus and my drive and my relentlessness. Like I'm on these charts and getting this trading education. It's like I don't know, 5 to 8 hours a day, and the rest of the day I'm with the family doing stuff with them and stuff. But like but that's the answer. I know that got kind of long winded, Abby, but that was it for me. It was that life event. It just changed me. So that
Yeah,
was my breakthrough.
bro, I appreciate the transparency, the
Yeah,
vulnerability. I think people need to hear that. I think a
yeah,
lot of people go through stuff, and a lot of times they don't allow themselves to grow through it, which you
right.
exactly, you experience an event. I feel like we all experience events to different degrees, and it's what
Yeah,
we do with those events. How are we going to allow them to shape us into a better, more aware, more resilient person? And bro, you're coming out of this, an absolute beast. And I'm so excited to see you like in the next 3 months, 6 months, where you're going to be
yes.
at with everything. So
I
kudos
appreciate
to
that.
that, dude. Appreciate you for sharing that. Guys, just
Absolutely.
take everything that he's sharing, and when we do these, for what it is and how you can apply it to you, because Kenny's been doing this for 3 years, and he's giving you the real, the raw. Like, we're not coming on here to give you the hype, give you the foo-foo, give you the
Nah,
nonsense. Like,
we don't do
this is
that.
like real stuff. And this whole purpose of these calls are to help you gain clarity and insight and perspective from somebody else that you maybe be able to relate to, and go out and like crush it. Like, just go out and win in May, dude. Go out and win
Yeah.
this month for
Yes.
yourself. All right, cool, Kenny. I've got one more question. Guys, if you're getting some value from this, let us know. We want to make sure that these are actually valued. I'm like blown away already. But let me give you one more question, bro. I got one more. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'm here all
Cool.
day.
You're all day. Okay. I think this will be a cool one for you
Okay.
since you've been in for a while. So think back to your first 30 days,
Mm.
when you first got started, knowing what you know now. What would you have done differently?
Um, I would have definitely put a lot more, probably, probably most of my emphasis into learning the skill set. For me personally, that's what I personally would have done. I would have locked in, and another one of my issues was I didn't lock in because I was still being selfish. Meaning, like if somebody presents you with an opportunity, right, to become wealthy, or you could change your whole family situation and you desperately need to, but the vehicle in which you can change your life is something that you don't desire to do. But it's not illegal. It's not like, it's not anything shady. It's on the up and up. But you just don't want to do it because you're not feeling it. I would have gotten unselfish faster. That's what I would have done, because I still, like, even up until a few months ago, like when I really started literally diving headfirst into this, I still didn't have like the desire to do the trading thing. Now though, and this is what's crazy, in a couple months, I'm literally becoming obsessed with looking at charts and doing back testing and watching these watching these live sessions. Like I literally developed a passion for something that just a few months ago, I still felt like I'm not sure if I want to be a trader. That to me, I'm still mind blown by that. But that just goes to show I removed something in my head, which was me being selfish. Like it's like, who are you when your family needs you to change their situation? Who are you to say, no, I don't want to do this, even though this could change my whole family's life for the better? But it's not something I really want to do. And I don't like that. So I'm not going to do it. No, you don't have that. You don't get to do that. You know when you get to do that? When you are a great provider and you've made it so your family doesn't want for anything, then you can pick and choose the opportunities you want to take. But up until you become the provider that is able to, that can say, yo, look at my family. Look, they're straight. You know what I mean? We're good. We don't need or want for anything. Then you can allow yourself to say no to an opportunity. And I don't say that to say you got to say yes to everything that comes across, comes your way. I'm just saying, for me, something like this where there was no harm in it, I'm not hurting anybody. It's not an illegal scheme or anything like that. It's fully above board, and I just didn't want to do it because I didn't want to look at a chart and figure out some patterns. It's ridiculous. So to answer your question, I would have lost that selfishness earlier and just submerged myself into the trading, which would have been able to help me build an organization organically if I had done that. So that's what I would have done sooner.
Definitely. I think a lot of people, because I had never heard of trading either, and when I first saw this, I was kind of intimidated and a little
Yes.
skeptical, and I was like, well, I don't want to be a trader. Like, I don't know even what this is. Like, and I think we
Right.
all I think a lot of people, if you don't already have a desire to learn how to trade, you may have had those thoughts. It's like, well,
Right.
trading, but I think people get started because they see the money side. Wow,
Yeah.
I can make money with this, from your phone, whatever. And it looks nice when you say it, but when you really get down to it, people just don't want to put in the work, man. People
That's
don't
it.
want to put in the work. They don't want to commit. And
That
I'm
was
guilty
it.
of it too. And you've just got to understand like what we actually have in front of us. And
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have to convince anybody on this call. You guys aren't here for a reason, but like this is a $6.6 trillion per day market, guys. Go get your piece, man. Learn this skill set. It's just like learn another language. Stay coachable long enough. Follow instructions. Like,
Right.
guys, you can plug on anybody's sessions, like Luke and Kim in the morning. Who doesn't matter. Y'all can make money with them. You will be
Facts.
inspired to plug in consistently if you're actually plugging in.
Yes. Yes. That was gold. You'll be inspired to plug in more if you're consistently plugging in.
If you're making
Like
money,
you always say, you got to stay close to the campfire. You really
yeah,
do. Because once you start to shy away from it for whatever reason, you really, if you don't have the desire to begin with, and then you shy away from the fire, you're really gonna not have it. You're gonna try to look for easy ways out, and you good.
you look, yeah, is that a golf ball? Dude, somebody just hit a golf ball on our balcony.
Like you said, is your glass, is your like that, is it broken? Is the glass cracked or shattered?
Alex just went out. Don't mind us. Keep going.
Okay, I saw that look on your face. I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? I think I was done.
Okay.
Anyway,
I'm sorry, guys. Didn't mean to throw off your train of thought. That was the first time that ever happened to us. Okay.
wow.
Cool. Well, thank you, Kenny, for jumping on here, sharing all
Of course.
that. Guys, I know for me that was super, super valuable just to get a different perspective and recognize it's okay. Wherever you're at in your journey, it's cool. Just
Yes.
accept it. If it's good, it's bad, it's not where you want to be, whatever it is. And now go out and take action. Now go out and apply. You know what you got to do, man. Like if
Yep.
you're making money on the sessions, come on. There's no reason why you're not going to have a desire. Like, you know why you need this money. Go out and make it. Go out and get yours. Go out and do what you got to do. Cool? All right, cool, Kenny. I appreciate you. Guys, I'm going to take the next 10 minutes. I don't really want these calls to be more than 30. So I'm going to take the next 10 minutes to go through a trader checklist with you guys because I want you to be able to see and make sure that you are on track for success. So give it back to Kenny really quick, guys. I appreciate you, man, for jumping on here. So I'm going to share my screen in just a sec, but I want to go through 3 phases, okay? Because whether you're brand new, whether you've been in for 3 years like me and Kenny, you've been in for 12 months, doesn't matter. I want to give you guys a game plan because you should get this game plan when you first get started, but maybe you didn't for whatever reason. Maybe it's been a long time. Maybe you've been out and down, whatever it's called, down and out. I'm going to give you guys the game plan, okay? This is the game plan straight from my personal mentors. Kenny mentioned Jason Brown, Matthew Rosa. If you don't know who they are, you will very shortly figure out who they are. But I'm going to give you guys 3 phases. So taking notes, write these things down, okay? 3 phases. Number 1, you're either a type 1, you're a type 2, or you're a type 3 customer when you get started, okay? And I'm going to break these down very, very quickly because I know you guys, I want to respect your time. I know you guys got places to be in quarantine. You got things to do. So with this game plan, guys, type 1, you're a customer, okay? You're a customer. You came in here. You're like, Abby, I just want to learn how to trade. You're like, Kenny, Tony, Alex, whoever's on this call, I just want to learn how to trade. Okay, cool. Here's the commitment, guys. If you got started, which I don't think we're going to have a problem with this, everybody seems to, understand that this is a big picture, long-term type of thing. But if you got started and you're like, I just want to try this out for 30 days, please go get your refund. Please don't even do that. You're wasting your time, okay? Because this is a skill set that you don't just want to try, okay? This is a skill set that if you take seriously, it's going to pay you seriously. It will pay you forever. If you can understand how to trade, it will pay you forever. So what Jason always talks about is give yourself a 6-month commitment. Honestly, guys, if I only gave myself 6 months, I would not be here, okay? Because it took me 10 months to believe in myself to actually go out there and be consistent. Everybody's belief in programming is going to be different. Mine, I was terribly out of alignment. I had to do a lot of inner workings on Abby, okay? But I'm going to just give you a baseline. Give yourself a 6 to 9 month commitment. A lot of people do this and they commit for 12 months because they understand, it's just like going to school, but I'm not paying $15,000 a semester to learn this. I'm paying $200. And then you can go get it for free. I mean, this is like, it's different. Okay. So give yourself that commitment, guys. And I'm going to give you the game plan. So I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okie dokie. Cool. All right, y'all. So here we go. Okay. So here is a document, a Google Doc. Okay. I like this because it's going to give you the ability to leverage this. You can always reference it. Okay. You can always go back to this. You can save this in your notes. You can bookmark it on your computer. And if you don't have this, ask the person that invited you, or sorry, not invited you. This is not an opportunity call. Ask the person that brought you on, your mentor, the person you're working with, to share this with you. Okay. Or just inbox me. I'll send it to you. But this is cool because it has all the tools and resources that not only the newest person can take advantage of, but people like myself, if you've been in this for a while, all the tools and resources are right here. Okay. So I'm going to go through the welcome guide really quickly. I don't want to take too much time because it's right here, but just know this is where you guys want to go. Okay. Make sure that you have completed everything in this welcome guide. Okay. All the steps are right here, 1 through 4. Make sure you guys write down your why. I know this is super cliche to say, everybody talks about it, but guys, it's going to be the reason behind why you made that decision to start this in the first place. Okay. My why has evolved. My why has changed over the last 3 years. My why in the beginning was, I just need to make $500 a month to pay for my student loan debt. Okay. Yours is going to be different. Write that down. Get to know why you're doing this. Your why will help you. Number 2, write down your short-term goals. Write down your long-term goals. All this is right here. You guys can read this. If you have questions, let us know. But write down your goals. When you start making money, when you start growing your account, when you can start withdrawing, what do you want to do with that? Not just short-term. For me, it was, okay, I'm going to pay for my student loan debt every month. And then I had long-term goals. What do I want to use that money for long-term? Maybe you guys have business ventures you want to start. Maybe you want to be able to have money ready to go for investment opportunities, or maybe you want to, retire your mom or your parents, or I don't know. I'm just giving you guys some examples, but write that down. Okay. Step 3, make sure you guys do this first. You don't want to start something if you don't even know why you're doing it or where you want to go. Okay. Step number 3 is go through the academy, guys. Go through the academy. It's right here. Okay. I can click right here on academies. It's going to take me right to the screen. If you got the foreign exchange pack, you want to start right here. Go through the 100 and 200 series videos first. You can go through the 300 and 400 later, but you guys want to start here, 100 and 200. This is going to take you about an hour and a half, because the videos are like 5 minutes. So it's going to take you about an hour and a half to go through the 100 and 200 series. Everybody has an hour and a half. Go bang that out. Go get your foundation. Go learn the language and the terminology, okay? Do that first. You can do that today if you haven't done it already. And then next is tune into the Go Live session. So once you go through these 100 and 200 series, you want to get on Go Live. So I'm going to come right here. Okay. And it's going to take me to Go Live. Cool. And what you're going to want to do, it says it all right here. You want to go and choose a basics and strategy educator. So something that, like Kenny shared, he's learning with Chance and Sam, okay? And Chance and Sam, they oftentimes will teach with the harmonic scanner, which is a strategy, which is a tool. So you can learn your trading strategy, okay? When to successfully get in and out of the markets, and you can earn with the tool. Especially if you're brand new, it's gonna help you get in and out of the markets with increased accuracy. Even myself, I'm still human, I still have emotions, and I like to leverage tools as a reference to get in and out of the markets, okay? So leverage that, and then once you guys feel comfortable with the basics, move on to the advanced educators. Because if I scroll down here, you got Forex basics, you got Forex advanced, okay? And then I'm not going to go too much in detail, but this is just to make sure that you guys are continuing to have success. You guys are on track. These are what these calls are for, on track for success, making sure you guys are following all of this, okay? So this is what it means to be a customer, okay? A customer that just wants to learn how to trade, making sure that you guys are going through that, making sure, you have a demo account. You're going to learn that in the academy. And then when you're on Go Live, they're going to teach you more about how to use that, when to enter, all that stuff. So make sure you're practicing on your demo account. It's very important. And then when you feel comfortable, usually within your first 30 to 60 days, open up a live account when you feel ready. Open up a live account. Your educator that you're watching, they're going to give you some recommendations. Just so you guys are aware, I started my first account with $100. Some people even start with 50. Usually I see people anywhere between 100 to 200. So, it is what it is. Whatever you've got, start with that. And then just continue to learn and grow. Okay. Learn and earn. So that's type 1. You just want to trade. You're going to do exactly what we just went over right here. Cool. Make sure you guys get that welcome guide so you can go through that information and you have something to always reference. It's a tool. It's a system. We want to leverage systems because y'all don't know this. System stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. Okay. That's what we want to do. So type 2, guys, type 2 is you just want to learn how to trade. You want to learn how to trade, and you also want to get your membership for free. If you don't know that, you can get your membership for free. The way that you do that, this is completely optional. You don't have to, but if you want to, because it just makes sense, you can share this with 2 people. And if they also want to learn how to trade, they join the academy, they become a part of, our trading family, you're going to have your membership free every month. That $175, whatever you're paying, is now waived. Cool. And how we do that, I'm not going to go through the major steps, but just know that there is a system. Let me pull this back up so you guys can see. There is a system in the welcome guide. Okay. So the welcome guide that I was just showing you right here. So if I scroll down, there's 2 segments. Okay. Get your membership for free. And I'm going to talk about this next part in just a second. Get your membership for free. There's a video that my mentor, Mike Sotero, does. It's a 6-minute video. Well, this is an ad, but he does a 6-minute video on how to actually do this. So if you've not gotten your membership for free and you want to do so, the first thing that you should do is watch this 6.5-minute video. Watch it multiple times until you understand. If you have any questions, Get with me, get with the person that you're working with, whoever. Practice, however, like guys, this is so simple. You can do this like within the next 24, 48 hours. Seriously, like seriously, you can do that, okay? So he's gonna talk to you and break down exactly how to do that. Go right here, okay? And then the next thing, I've got my notes right here. And I have a whole thing written up. So that's step 2, guys. Customer, if you want your membership for free, you just go right here, watch this video, make sure you get with the person that you're working with. If you have any questions, and just go out and apply. Like this is how we do this. It's just like clockwork. We've got a system, just go out and follow instructions. Like Kenny and I were talking about, the most coachable person is the one that wins. The most coachable person is the one that finds success repeatedly and consistently. If you can be coachable and you can follow instructions, you can win. You can not only get your membership for free, but you can really, really learn this skill set. Okay, cool. So that's type 2. And then type 3 is you want to trade and you see the vision beyond. Now, this part, again, it's optional. You don't have to do this. For me personally, I've been doing this for 3.5 years. I caught the vision. I would not be here 3.5 years later if I did not catch the vision. Okay, that's just me personally. Everybody's different, but I see the vision beyond. And what I mean by that is I want to go out and help people. I know what it feels like to feel like the weight of the world is on my shoulders. I've encountered so many people. I have conversations all the time with people that are hurting, with people that, only have one source of income, that are broken, that need a sense of guidance, that are looking for a community. Like the list goes on. So for me, I see the vision beyond and I want to go out and help people. I want to go out and share this and make an impact. I've got a vision. I've got a goal to help, 500 people, 500 families to financial freedom. Because I believe human nature, we desire a sense of independence. We desire a sense of freedom. Cool? So if that's you, you're catching my vibe with what I'm saying, with what I'm putting down. The next thing that you would want to do is once you get your membership for free, okay, follow these steps in numerical order. What you want to do is go back to this welcome guide. Okay, everything's right here. And you want to watch this video. Mike Sotero, once again, he does a 4-minute video on how to start this process, okay? So you guys can watch this, and what you're going to be able to do, because the company's going to pay you if you share this. I'm not going to go into too much detail. The company's going to pay you if you share this, and that residual income can fund your live trading account. A lot of times I see people get started and they don't have, they have the money for the academy, but they don't have money to put into their broker's account to start live trading. Well, what's cool is if you go out and share this, it's optional. You don't have to. I'm just giving you another source of income, another source of opportunity. You can fund your live trading account with that money that the company's paying you. Okay. So if that's something you have a desire for, go through this welcome guide. Everything's going to be right here, and get with the person that you're working with. They're going to basically walk you through the system that we use. Everything has to be through a system. Our academy that we have, okay, this whole thing is a system. That's how we're able to create successful, profitable traders. Now with this side, if you want to get your membership for free, there's a whole system that you guys can follow, okay? So this is the checklist. I know it's not super glamorous. It's just a step-by-step, but sometimes we need repetition. If you're lost, you don't know the direction, you don't know where to go, plug into this, okay? Plug into this, get with the person that you're working with, make sure you have all the steps. And then lastly, I'm going to show you this. This is the Academy tools and resources. So the welcome guide is right here. The IM Center is where you can go to get all of the education and resources. And then everything below this is to help you grow your mindset, share with your team and your business, or honestly, just for reference. All the weekly calls that go on for both the company and the team, us, are going to be right here, okay? And the times and the links, all of that. And another big question that I get, guys, is what videos should we share with people, okay? So you can share this video that Mike Sotero does. All the links are right here. Jason Brown has a cool one. And again, if you see the vision beyond, make sure you get with that person that you're working with, and they're going to direct you to these. Okay, these are essential trainings. Cool. So it's very, very simple. This whole process, this whole thing, it's designed to help you guys have a system. It's designed for you guys to plug in whoever you're working with so they can also become successful. And remember, the goal, everybody's different, but the goal has always been a level of freedom, a level of independence. And I think we can all agree that that is internally what we want for ourselves, we want for our families, and we want for those around us in our future. So I know I said I was going to do a mindset training. I'm cool with doing that. I just want to respect your time, because we have been on here for about 45 minutes. Typically, like, with these calls every Sunday, they're going to start at 3 p.m., maybe like 3 after. So make sure we can get everybody on. It's typically going to be about 35 minutes to just hone down, get the info, get the value. And I promise the next call that we're going to do, I'm going to make sure we can all have our faces on here and see each other, so we can grow that team culture. So what I'll do, because I've got a lot of stuff on my YouTube and we're pressed for time, I'm going to put a thing in the chat as far as like a mindset training. It'll be like an 8-minute thing that you guys can leverage and reference if that's what you want. But we'll make sure that we do one next week. But I just want to leave you guys with some closing thoughts. Kind of a call to action. We don't want to just have a call. We want to go out and actually apply this, right? So with these calls, this is a system, okay? And every single week, what we've been doing for those that want to plug in and, be around the campfire, for those that want to get their membership for free, you see the vision beyond, you want to go out and impact and help people, we do live Zoom overviews. These overviews are Monday through Friday, same time, 3 p.m. Eastern, okay? 12 p.m. Pacific, Monday through Friday, where you can plug in any guests, any friends, any family, acquaintances, strangers, coworkers, whoever, people you find on social media who are interested in learning this skill set and wanting to know how to make money from their phone and having an additional source of income, whatever it is, okay? You can plug them into these calls, the same link. It's going to be the same link for those calls, okay? And you can get them on. And how you do that is you follow the steps in the welcome guide. Watch those videos that Mike Sotero did. He's going to tell you exactly what to do, okay? So you guys can leverage those calls and leverage the Google Doc that we've got. Cool? So that's it for me, guys. Maybe we'll do like a Q&A next week, because I know you guys probably have a lot of questions, or just hit me up individually. I really appreciate all of you guys for tuning in, for jumping on here. And I'm really, really, really excited for just everybody's growth, man. I'm just so focused on helping everybody grow and get paid. And if you're about that, then let's run it. Let's do this. IM Mastery Academy is literally the school that nobody ever had. Don't take it, don't take that lightly. Take advantage of this. We got it. So peace out, guys. I love you all. I appreciate you. Crush your Sunday, and let's have a bomb week.